very much interested.
We're
Yeah, I'll
live
let you know.
now. I still don't know how to do intros for D&D because I find them embarrassing to do intros for videos with people perceiving me. So we're not gonna do that. Do we need a recap for last session? It was mostly combat.
Vampires, okay?
Vampires killed.
Vampires
And
killed
all of
you.
them.
You guys, and you infiltrated a chapel. Found out that got some vampires underneath it. Ooh, yes. Okay, I should actually recap probably what happened in the combat. By the way,
Dead,
yeah.
alive.
Yeah, Meepo is currently straddling a vampire on the wall as she frantically tries to not die. Uh,
Kinky.
yeah.
Which in another universe I'd be totally cool with, but in this instance, not cool with at all.
Yeah, yeah. I get it, yeah. Uh, by the way, so Meepo and Calliope, you guys blew cover by um accidentally, well, not really accidentally, but pulling out the amulet that then like glue with the like magic or whatever. Did you ever put that amulet away?
To me, yeah,
Yes.
I basically wanted to use it. Uh, well, I don't remember if I specifically said I put it away, but in my mind, Meepo's like vampire turns around and goes to fight Meepo. Meepo's gonna put that shit away.
Okay.
But he was I was actually about to bust it out again because Meepo can't grapple this thing, so I was
Okay.
about to
Cool.
just
Cool.
start
Cool.
pressing it onto. Uh,
Ah!
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Be like, bitch, run.
Because I realized that I was forgetting about a mechanic of that if it was out. So then so that's why I was like, if it was out, then I'll give you guys a little like not penalty, but the vampires will get a penalty that because I forgot something.
Let's
But
say it is not, but it's about like that was my
yeah,
next move. I
yeah,
remember
that's
that. It was
fine.
my
I
next
just
move to
needed to
like.
know if I needed to cop some numbers off of I shed some numbers off here because
Okay.
because of how vampires work. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Uh, yes, in the middle of combat, I believe the last end of the last round, this big platform here in the middle. Um, why is that updated? Oh, there we go. 'Cause I wasn't selected on it. This big platform, which by the way, I know it looks like a pillar. That is a big platform that you can stand on. Right now, it is, however, sunken into the ground, so I do not recommend that. And then these are pillars. And then they started to glow, and then this started to kind of go downwards after this little guy, this little bastard, called for reinforcements on what seemed to be like a sending stone of sorts. It appears I will say you probably have, yeah, if this round where it's going down it will stop, you'll have another round, and then the third round it will start to come up. So you have 3 rounds before it's back up. Just for ease of time and mechanic, we'll say 3 rounds. I believe yes, the initiative is still going. You have the one vampire here with Meepo. I knew we were missing someone in roll 20.
I'm sorry. I thought I logged in, but I just selected it.
Fair enough. I mean, it was taking a minute for me to get in there. And then you have the priest here. Both are looking pretty battered and beaten. Not like on the brink of death, but looking pretty worse for wear. Um, we were started at the top of the round, so Percival, you are up.
Hello. All right, let me remember roll 20 controls real quick.
I know, I'm like trying to like get back into like the mindset of D&D.
All right, so the chicken front of me.
That's the priest. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's I can't really tell. Top down. So that's the priest that we're trying to kill, yeah?
hmm
All right.
That
Well,
old
I'm
looking
gonna
guy with the weird Count Olaf fucking beard and shit.
I'm definitely gonna continue trying to kill him.
Ooh.
So 23 for the first attack.
Oh shit, let me open. I believe that hits. Yeah, that hits.
And 9 for the second.
That misses.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. So then I do let's roll 1d8 plus 5. So that's 7. Do I have any? I do. I'm gonna go ahead and do a level 1 smite.
Okay. That does more damage, and then that damage is doubled, right? Because it's radiant.
Yes, because it's radiant.
Okay. I was just trying to remember if all of the damage is bonus, or it was radiant, or if it was just the smite attack. Then
Just the smite is doubled. My mace is magical, so if they have resistance to non-magical weapons, it does not get halved.
the resistance is piercing and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's magical, so it should be the full 7. So in total, it should be 27.
27.
Yeah. And that is the 10 doubled already.
I will be right back. I don't have my dice. They're in the other room. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Here, Ziggy, use mine. There you go.
He's looking pretty ragged. He's got scorch marks across his body from where the radiant weapon has seared him, and he's looking pretty damn bloodied now after that attack.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Wait for Rafi to get back. She's not here. She skips. Okay, me. No, I'm kidding.
Wait.
Wait.
You're up.
Me,
Yeah. That's why I said you walked away. You forfeit your turn. Okay, Meepo, you're up.
No, me. I'm ready. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this fool.
Okay.
Let me read my. Yeah, I get 2, right? I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you get 2
get
now
2.
with your level. Yeah.
I just was making sure before I rolled. I didn't want to be a cheater.
What level are we?
5.
I got a 16 plus 8 is
That'll hit.
24. And 13.
That misses.
Dang, okay.
You got
I
really
bumped down
excited that the
try.
first one hit.
Yeah, she just was really pumped about that, and then it went a little wild after that. 8 damage.
Okay, yeah.
What damage is it?
I
Damage
think it's
is
4.
it?
Yeah, force,
Eldritch Blast
Yes,
is force.
force damage.
which it's not resistant to. How do you want to do it?
I kill him.
Yeah.
Yay! I just shoot. I'm casually standing at a casual distance, and I just again do a little just a little flick, hit him with Eldritch Blast just through the head, out the other side.
Yeah.
Gone.
He's just got a hole straight through his head. It's just his hair and a little bit of he's just gone. Falls to the ground into dust.
Cool. Then I have 5, 10, 15. Cause wait, who's down? Who all is down?
None of us are down.
No one's down.
No. Okay.
No
You're
one-
just being
yeah.
carried by a vampire, right?
Yeah.
At the
Okay.
moment, about
I think it
what,
was 15
what-
feet. I think it was 15.
Yeah, 15 feet in the air. You just
20.
You just see this vampire
25.
crawling on the wall, and
30.
Meepo is like baby koalaing, trying to bite
Cool.
and claw.
So Arathi finishes off the priest, looks at Percival for a second, and goes, "We gotta get out of here." Sprints towards the door, sees Meepo being carried by a terrible monster, goes, "Okay, we have one more thing to take care of, and then we gotta get out of here."
I like to imagine you look up and it's like seeing a person being attacked by a wild raccoon, just it's not very effective at
Because
all.
both of you are being.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, with that's your turn. Meepa, you're up. You are, as we've established, you're koalaing this you're riding this vampire. Bunkin' Broncos.
If Meepa were to take the talisman out and just hold it up to this vampire, push it onto her face or whatever, would that be an action or a free action?
Where is it? Cause did you put it if you put it back in the briefcase, or did you stuff it in your pocket? I can't remember.
It's in his pocket. He would not have
Okay.
had time to reopen the briefcase.
Yes, he?
I just want to say that because he died and he was my Hexblade curse target, I regain 8 hit points.
Hey, nice.
That's right. You're. I
Yeah.
forgot you're an Hexblade warlock. I remember when I found that, I was like, "What? Excuse me."
Yeah, what's your
More
question?
surprised than learning I was a vampire.
What's your question?
Actually, yes. Actually, yes. I was much more surprised by the Hexblade warlock than by Percival. Turns out is a vampire. I was like, "Oh, that tracks. Yeah, okay." That's cool. But Arafi, like Meepo just sees Arafi pull out a beautiful ornate sword with perfect fencing technique, and he's like,
Whoa,
"What?"
Yeah.
the fuck
She's-
did this come from?
She did study the art of the blade. Yeah, that's just never come up in conversation before.
While Meepo was reading fancy fantasy stories, I was studying the art of the blade.
fencing. Whoa.
All right, so if
But yeah,
Meepo does
I
this-
would say I would say that'd be a bonus action because it's in your pocket. I say you could quickly reach in and like shove it because you're right there. You're not like
I'm not trying to punch her with it.
yeah,
I'm
you're just
gonna,
like it's in your
"Eh."
pocket. It's just like and like hitting you. So yeah, I'd say yeah, go. You could
The
do that.
power of whoever this is compels you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm doing it.
Yeah. Trying to think of if this would be a contested thing or if I just like a roll 20 DC. D20 DC. I say just do a DC. Just roll D20. If you make DC of Dex, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. We'll do sleight of hand.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I figured you're probably gonna win this anyway.
I'm
These-
very much cool with that.
DC of like 10 because you are straddling like a koala. Just honor.
So, that's a 26. That's
Yeah.
19 plus 7.
Yeah, so you reach into your pocket and you take this brightly glowing emblem out and press it against her. I should have had this open. 1 sec. Oh shit, it's gonna mess up my. No, 3 monitors and it's still not enough.
Never
I
Never enough.
finally have 2 monitors again.
Jinx, by the way, Cody.
enough.
Second.
Guys, I got Teddy vaccinated and he's really milking it. He's limping all over the
Oh.
place.
Oh, wow.
My
Why?
poor baby. But he walks fine when we go on walks.
Of course.
But around the house, full limp.
Just being a drama queen.
I'm sure it does hurt, but I do also think he's being dramatic about it.
Okay, I can't find how much damage vampires take in sunlight, so we'll say roll a d10.
It's probably. Oh, you mean like when they're exposed to sunlight?
Yeah. Just roll a d10 and for every turn that they're in the light, they'll do an additional d10, but since you like shoved it into her face,
Yeah, it's like
immediate
here.
damage,
Like
yeah.
I am like Meepo is not like being like like in a movie. He's just like
Eh.
like just shoving it on there.
Yeah.
That's actually a 10. Holy shit.
Oh, look at that.
I didn't expect that. First time I roll a 10 on the D10. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
We love to see it. Big
Love to
damage.
see it.
Yeah. Okay.
So if that's my bonus action, as my action, can Meepo try once again while doing this, maybe distracting this vampire to like push off the wall and have both of them fall and like
Yeah.
Meepo land on her type thing?
Yeah, for what did I say before? Contested was it contested dex or did I say acrobatics? I don't remember.
I think you just gave me either strength. It was either athletics or acrobatics. I think you gave me the option.
Yeah, then yeah, go for it. So either or.
I'm gonna
Contested.
go with acrobatics. Surprise, surprise. That's not great. That's 13.
Well, they rolled a 3 plus 3. So
Nice.
yeah, Meepo, you got Rafi, you run up to Meepo and you just watch as Meepo pulls out this pulls out this little emblem, shoves it into this vampire's face. It's hissing and freaking out, and he kicks off the wall and falls to the ground. I don't think you take fall damage unless it's 20 feet, right? 20 feet or higher is when you start taking fall damage.
I don't remember, to be honest.
God, anyone know?
In the 5e. It is for every 10 feet it fell.
For every 10
Yeah,
feet.
1d6 for every 10 feet. 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet to a maximum of 20d6.
Okay,
And the creature lands prone unless it avoids taking damage from the fall.
I'll say the vampire is gonna roll a d6. You also roll a d6, but roll with roll with advantage and take the lower number since you're landing on top of the vampire.
Damage advantage. That's
Yeah,
I haven't
listen.
done that ever. That's awesome. I like it.
I was gonna say or half it, but I'm like, just roll 2 and do the lower one. That's more fun.
1 damage. I rolled
You guys-
a 4 and a 1.
I also rolled a 1. You guys both take one ticket damage.
And we're both prone.
Yeah.
So just to remember that.
Okay.
I am still hanging on to her, by the way. All of 28 pounds of Meepo is hanging on.
Oh my
32 pounds, excuse me.
Just for the ability to see everything going on here, I'm gonna put you guys next to each other.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna put a little lightning bolt on both of you
Yeah.
guys. For prone.
That's my turn.
Cool. Okay. It is now her turn. She stands up.
Half movement.
Yeah, half movement.
I'm still grappling her though, so if she
Oh, yeah,
I
you
think
are.
if she wants to move, she has to break my grapple.
Yeah. Okay.
Which by the way is gonna be real easy.
I'm trying to decide if she wants to do that or not. Right now, or just like take a quick
Exactly.
bite, take a quick bite out of you. She's going, yeah. I mean, she sees she's kind of in a bit. She's gonna try and pry you off of her. That's a contested strength, right?
Athletics, I think.
For grapple,
for
I think it's grapple. I think grapple is strength.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I got 18.
Let's see it. That's a 3.
Ooh. And then I'm pretty sure that is an action.
Yes.
And I think that's literally all she can do.
Meepo did his job. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
Good job, Meepo.
And since she is in the sunlight of the amulet, she does not, you notice that her wounds do not heal like they have been before.
Yay.
And takes an additional 10 for being in the sunlight at the end of her turn. And at that, you watch as she screams in agony and fizzles into a pile of dust at your feet. And is dead as well.
Yeah.
We did it.
We gotta get out of here. They called for backup, guys.
Say now you are kind of out of combat. You notice that the podium is no longer, it has stopped making noise as if it was moving down at this point. So it is now stopped. It's still down. It's not come up yet, but that's where we're at right now.
Can we sprint out of here so fast? We gotta get out, guys.
What's your guys' movement speed for double dashing?
30. Oh, 30, so
60.
60. Do I have anything that I don't think I have anything that affects movement, unfortunately.
I can dash as a bonus and as an action, so I actually move quite fast.
Meeple's getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, Meepo can
for-
run.
I like to imagine Meepo has like a Raffi runs by Meepo for a second, and Meepo's like on the ground, like we're just like, like that was so fucking scary. I almost fucking died.
Yeah.
Gets up and then just sprints out of there, bypassing everybody.
So let me see. I think with that, so you guys can, I think all of you guys can move minimum 60 feet in a turn if you dash as an action as
Okay.
well, right? So that's
Yeah.
what?
5,
20,
10.
40, So you can make it to about the chapel, and then the podium's starting to come up. So yeah,
Can
you
I
guys,
ask,
And then we get out.
yeah.
Wait,
When
Can I
we're out of there.
Sorry.
daylight on like in the ring that we were having combat in as like kind of a little protection for us to give us more time to get out?
Yeah, yeah, you can. If you want to
Lovely.
cast it on something in the room.
Yeah. What even is in the room that I could cast on? Could I just cast all that's right here?
You
Like a
could,
little wall?
I think, yeah, I think, do you need an object to cast sunlight
No.
on, or can you cast it in the room? Like, just
It
as a
says
light?
A 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads from the point of your choosing within range. The
So
sphere
just
is
a point.
Yeah. You can cast it on an object that you're holding, or carrying, but you can also just cast it in general.
Hmm.
So just in the room. Maybe like here, so it literally cuts them off.
Yeah. So
on
then once
either side.
immediately when they come up, because they're on their way up now, so they can't really
Yeah.
avoid the sunlight spell,
Yeah.
assuming they're
And-
vampires coming up.
Hey, we're just gonna assume that and we're gonna run and we're gonna go and we're gonna not be here to find out.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
You're not fucking around to find
Meepo-
out.
Meepo can run 90 feet per turn since I can dash as a bonus and as
Yeah.
an action.
So Meepo's out of here. True is safe.
I am here now.
Yeah.
In about 6 seconds. Still very much hanging on to that amulet. It is out now. Like
Yeah.
Meepo doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care if that stupid monster hunter says anything about it. He's like, I almost died.
All of you guys can make it to the entryway here with your 60 feet of movement. With the thing now being fully elevated. So you guys would have made it about there when the podium was done coming up.
So about here.
So we're like here.
Yeah.
Meepo's out of there.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, you can go.
I'm
Meepo's
here.
already on his way back to the bar where we're
You guys
sitting.
you guys walk out and you just see Meepo's like tail just flicker off
Yeah.
and
All you see is this little glowing thing, like just getting smaller and smaller. in the
Wait,
distance.
Meepo. Wait.
Okay, yeah.
Nah, Meepo's gonna wait for everyone else. 'Cause I don't fucking know if there's more vampires out there. It's scary.
Yeah. Calliope cast the sunlight spell in there. I believe that's a concentration, so it should be up for what is it, a duration of a minute? Or until you lose concentration? Is that what sunlight was? I had it up and I closed it now.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So for an hour you've got your sunlight spell unless you take damage and then have to like roll concentration, but you'll probably be fine. Probably.
Whoa, okay.
So yeah, where do
I'm
you
sure
guys
Nothing like that's gonna happen.
Boink.
Oh, we're to the bar, right? We're gonna pretend this never happened. Wait, where? I'm sorry. Actually, we had somewhere else we wanted to go. Where was the
Hold
other
on.
place?
Hold on, Miss Vampire Hunter Lady. She's with us, right?
It
Yeah.
actually doesn't
Oh.
require concentration.
It
So
doesn't? It's just an hour? Fun.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That is
There you
like
go.
the best spell that could have ever.
Screw them,
been
vampires.
cast.
honestly.
Yeah, truly. Whenever you said you wanted to be a druid, I was like, that's gonna be absolutely perfect.
Hell yeah. I love being a druid. It's my
Very,
favorite.
very
Friggin-
bold. Very bold for your first character, but sorry, I'm trying to move all of these
You're saying
around.
that to the person who, after playing in a campaign for a few months, started DMing for their family.
That's
So
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Bold is like Jordan's middle name over there.
Fair enough.
I think every character I've ever played has been a druid, except for maybe the one shot. But that old campaign that we were in, I was a druid, and then I think in the one shot that we did, I was a rogue. I think.
Rogues are so fun. That was my first character.
It was also my first character.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, my most played class is actually Ranger, which is by far the worst,
Wow.
like the weakest one.
Yeah, it is.
Arguably not the worst, but the weakest.
Yeah.
Wait, I lied. My first one was a ranger because I was a Beastmaster Ranger.
I think I've
Yeah.
made like, no joke, maybe like 6 Rangers. Like, this
Never
game
made a
did it.
ranger.
couldn't be me. Actually, I think Ranger is the one that I have not played.
I think my most played is Cleric.
New Ranger, like Unearthed Arcana Ranger, is actually pretty good, but it's still it's more of a role play character than it is a combat character, if that makes sense. Like you're really useful for everything, like
Mhm.
traveling and all that. Super good, which is what I want to be. I like being support most of the time.
Okay.
Never played Wizard, surprisingly.
Salad's very supportive.
Me either. I
Thanks, man.
tried.
I
I built
tried.
a wizard.
I
So
tried being supportive.
so where were you guys planning? Were you guys planning on continuing running back to the tavern, or are you just kind of convoluting here in the entryway?
Well, no, Arafi is not stopping. Arafi is sprinting to the tavern because that's a place she knows to go. We can figure it out from there. She wants to be so far away from this church. This was like murder and run. She doesn't want to be here.
You don't want to dine and dash.
She does not want to be. She's like going to the bar to get an alibi. Like, no, I was at the bar. Totally
The whole
healthy and
time.
normal at the bar.
Araphine's following you out with kind of a pissed off look on her face, but doesn't say anything yet. She's busy on following and getting the fuck out of there as well. Don't know what possibly she'd be pissed off about. I think really only
don't know.
Meepo would know.
I don't know what she's mad about.
Meepo doesn't even acknowledge her existence at the moment. So question, since I have the amulet out,
Mhm.
Meepo doesn't know this. This is Salad asking. Is Percival affected by it?
No, because Percival is fully covered in the armor.
He's a
Yeah.
fancy boy. Just making
Fancy
sure
boy.
we're cool. Meepo has zero thoughts about this. He's just like, vampires are around. This
Yeah.
killed one. I'm keeping it out.
The way the amulet works is a much more duller sunlight where it gives off light for a certain radius, but only within like 5 feet of it will you do like I think it's like 5 or 10 feet. I have it written down. It's like 5 or 10, but the vampire was right there, so either way it was gonna get hurt by it. Then they take the damage for being within the radius of it. But if they're within the radius of like the actual light, then they no longer get their 10 HP every turn. Either way. So it shouldn't
So
affect
we're
Percival
out of
because
there.
he's fully covered in plate mail blocking off the sunlight. Not plate mail, but
Makes sense.
armor. So, but it doesn't stop
I'd have to
glowing.
take it and drop it into the frog, the frog face, frog helm.
Just, just you want to see what you want to see. You want to see what's up there. You light up, just go. Just
It takes
screams of terror.
Doesn't it take like 30 minutes to don armor, like in D&D, like heavy armor? If you're not,
I think so.
If you're not assisted or something like that,
I think so.
That'd be so fucking. That'd be so bad for you. Like 30 minutes of panicking.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
I
Anyways.
might just immediately punt you.
Yeah.
Comes near
That's
you
all
with the
can do.
amulet.
Don't you dare!
Oh god.
Meepo wouldn't do that though. Yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
He just, he just wants to see what's under the helmet, He's gonna shine it up there. Okay, sorry. You guys are heading back to the tavern? You guys are still sprinting back to the tavern?
Sprinting.
Okay.
Rafi does not stop running. She was nowhere near that church.
Do any of you guys, look behind or, like, look back at all, or do you just fucking go?
No.
Okay.
Meepo would.
Okay. Yeah, so, let me see. Let me just quickly do the math. So you guys run out as that goes up. So as you're about another like 60 feet down, you can you look back and you see something small. I'm trying to think of how far 60 feet's not that far to like sit and look back at
Like
something.
the size of a 2-story house.
Yeah. Well, that's not too far. So yeah, you can see this
4-story house.
Yeah, you can see this like hound-like creature come running out and looking around but can't seem to notice anything. It's like sandy skin and like a skull for a head And I'd say with your perception, you're pretty close. It doesn't have eyes. It's just like a full head and some weird hound-like creature with skeletal vertebrae down its back.
I want to say Meepo was running with the group at this point, and he's the only one that turned around, saw that, and just said, "Nope," and just starts running even faster. Like he's like, "Nope, sorry guys, I can't hang with you right now. I'm not doing this."
I will say
I
the
can run
sunlight
faster.
spell was smart thinking. I will say
It really was.
more probably would have been following if it wasn't for that.
God bless.
Alright.
That came in handy.
I love that Meepo's like, nope, let's go.
This
Go,
is
guys.
the way, just like, nope.
Meepo starts kind of picking up the pace a little bit. No one else knows why.
Meepo and his awkward like social mannerisms, like he doesn't quite understand like like humanoid culture quite well, other than Kobold, but he definitely has his survival instinct dialed. He knows all about that. Fight or flight is definitely flight. Like he's out. I'm gone.
Okay, so yeah, you guys watch Meepo go, and you pick up the pace to hurry back to, I'm assuming, the tavern now.
Rafi's sprinting and not stopping until she gets inside of the tavern at a table.
Just slings the door open. Everyone stops. Like there's not very many people in the tavern. The barkeep's there cleaning dishes. Stops. Everyone looks directly at you as you like rush in. You're looking pretty battered and beaten.
No. I've gained my 8 hit points back. I'm
Oh,
only,
are you?
5 away from
Oh,
health.
okay.
I like to imagine.
When I bump in, I realize I'm a little bit messy. I cast prestidigitation to clean myself, and I smile and I wave at the bartender, and I go sit down at a table.
Meepo
Really casually, like.
Meepo showed up first, and I like to imagine Meepo busts in like first, slams the door behind him, runs up to the like covered in like scratches and claw marks.
Oh,
and, like,
got a vampire bite out of your neck.
his band like his usual bandages are all torn up. Like you can tell he's a kobold now. Goes right up to the barkeep, like holding a little ambulance. He's like, "Room, room, no windows."
How many? 5 copper.
He slams a gold coin. No windows.
Okay. Slides the gold, hands you a key. There you go. Up the staircase to the left.
This is when Raffi pops in.
He jumps. He's like,
Casual.
Yeah.
Cleans herself up, smile and wave. Sits down casually.
goes back to cleaning the cup as I'm assuming Meepo, you wander off whichever way you're going.
I'm going to that room.
You immediately go up.
I'm making sure there's no window in that room. There's a door. It is a room. No windows at all.
There is no room with no windows in the tavern, but when you open this door, it looks to be like an okay sized storage room with no windows.
Okay, so it's not a room; it's a storage room.
Yeah, it's a storage room. I mean,
perfect.
There's no windows. You said no windows.
No, and Meepo will start to barricade the door behind it. That's what I'm doing. You guys go right ahead.
No one else has any context to what Meepo saw and why.
It's like furniture moving and like clunking around. Like that's all you hear.
Percival and Calliope, do you follow in after Raffi as well, as equally as dramatic?
Probably not as equally as dramatic, but definitely out of breath. She's just like panting. She's like she's not used to running super long for however long we were running, and she's just like pouring sweat.
Raffi has recovered so quickly, she might be very used to doing this type of thing.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I can just picture Calliope. She's like like stumbles through the door, like opens the door, and she's just like, and then she like stumbles over to the table that Arafi's sitting at, and just like plops into a chair, like full force. Like it's honestly a miracle the chair didn't break when she sat down because she's so exhausted.
Percival will probably walk in like at last behind everyone else, and it'll be like a solid like a couple breaths. Like everyone's expecting like someone else to bust in, and no one does. And then all of a sudden, the door just like slowly creaks open, and Percival just walks in.
Really casual.
hmm
And then Arafine follows. She's also out of breath. She's like, now where is that damn lizard with my amulet?
What? Oh, he got a room with no windows, apparently. I don't know. He was yelling about it when he got in.
He's lucky we didn't die. If I had that amulet, we could have gotten that done way faster.
Okay, well, did we die?
That's besides the point.
Okay, well, we're alive. We're here. That escalated a lot faster than I thought it would. I thought we were just gonna like talk to some people, do some investigative journalism maybe. But they attacked us and that was self-defense. So everyone remember that.
Arafine, you guys are just bullying this poor child.
I feel for her.
I don't. She was arrogant as shit when we met her.
Okay, we made it out alive. What are our next steps? Cause I feel like they're gonna figure out it was us. And we're gonna be hunted.
I don't know. I hate to see what was coming up from that platform, but I have a feeling that my mentor has to be either somewhere in there. There has to be something freaky down there.
So we have to go back.
I mean, I guess we could look around elsewhere, but that was
Ignore that.
pretty. You trying to
Who
try
you
to do
casting
something?
a spell on?
Adobe Acrobat Reader decided to remove the free functionality to just edit PDFs, and you now
Oh.
have to pay for it.
Annoying.
So I'm slowly filling in my Roll20 sheet.
Mm.
Oh,
I understand.
you should have one here that was like
I
half.
do. It's just
Yeah,
not updated.
yeah. So you should have your sheet. It's just not gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb. Damn
Agreed.
I
capitalism.
can still update mine though.
Do you pay for Adobe?
No, I do not.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought. What were we on about?
Someone was looking for a lizard.
Oh yes. We were on about trying to find figure out where to look.
What
Arafi
we're
had
doing now.
yeah.
Like,
Arafi
are
had
we-
just
are we
said,
going-
oh, we have to go back.
Yeah.
And I mean, we could look around more, but that seemed pretty suspicious to me.
Yeah, it seems pretty suspicious, but also it seems like a good way to die. We don't know how many of them there are there.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying what I know. I don't know what you want to do.
I look at the other two people in our group that are here at the table because Mipa's gone.
Doesn't even share what he saw or anything. Just
No, he's out of here. What do you guys
I
want to do?
I need at least 8 hours to recoup my magical energies, and then I'm happy to go kill the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess let's go get some rooms for the night, and then we'll do more murders tomorrow, I guess. Is that cool with you?
I mean, did you want to
vampire
do more murder
hunter.
tonight?
Yeah, that works. It is out of character. I'm pretty sure it's morning-ish. So
We go there first thing in the morning. Wait, what's the other place we wanted to go? We don't expect to fight there, right? To hang with Yelissa? Isn't that who we were going to see? The other person in this town?
Yeah, I'm trying to
She's-
remember now.
It's not gonna be a fight. Sorsha's my best friend.
yeah, so here I'll put the thing back to Nightbrook. I'm forgetting to do something. Then you guys should be able to see this now. So you guys are currently down here. Oh, sorry. This is the chapel.
Oh, no,
Uh,
we're so far from there.
Yeah, you guys are now, I would say, down here in the market.
Okay.
And then this is the mayor's like manor and like fancy shit up here.
No,
So-
that again.
So you don't know where Yelissa is. You just know she's in Nightbrook somewhere.
That's so annoying. Wait, I turned to the vampire hunter. You were talking about people? You knew that name, didn't you?
Yeah, she's the daughter of, let me get notes. She's the daughter of the Von Danes, Vincent Von Dane and Elena Von Dane.
Okay. And we're not gonna fight her, we're gonna talk to her, right, guys? I'm looking at the rest of the party.
Percival is just completely straight faced. You can't tell.
Calliope's like, I don't even know who we're talking about, but hopefully it's not a fight.
Okay, great. I love that attitude. That's the kind of attitude I love to hear. It's just so early in the day to go to bed.
Nothing
We
did
did this
a little nap, an all-day nap.
and all day. Okay, and go what back to the vampire's place at nighttime? That's what you guys want to do? Because
Hey,
I
I'll
don't
have
think
daylight again.
that's a great idea.
I'll
That's
have
what we
daylight again.
just did, I
No,
think, right?
we went to the vampire's place in the morning. That was the first thing we did in the morning.
I thought we went when it was like still night because the church was closed.
What?
Service had just ended.
Yeah, like it was like
Morning
like-
service.
Morning service had just
Churches
ended.
have morning services.
Oh, never
Like
mind.
y'all have never been to church.
I go every Sunday.
I'll go
I
to
I don't
Easy
you
church.
wanna speak to this, Yelissa? I don't know how we do that, considering that the Von Dane family did currently abduct my employer's child. So
Right, that's what you think, but like we haven't spoke to them yet, and maybe it's a different situation.
I mean, you guys, I've heard the daughters are pretty understanding, but I I don't I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Well, but I told you I met Sorsha, didn't I?
Yes, but she's not a vampire.
Right.
What's your point?
She's safe.
Well, how do you
I
know
don't-
that?
Oh my goodness. Okay, well let's go see her and you'll see that she's safe. Like,
Okay.
this is what I'm saying.
Okay, I mean, I can see I'm not gonna get through to you. I'll come along. Can I please have my amulet back? Can you talk with your little companion?
You're gonna I don't control Meepo. You're gonna have to speak with him yourself if you want that back. That's how communication works. You have to ask nicely for things.
And she hobbles over to the bar table and asks what room he was given, and she goes upstairs. Meepo, you hear a knock on your door. Meepo, are you in there?
Uh, This is the voice of who?
Arafine, the hunter
The-
that you took the
Oh.
amulet from.
Meepo's not falling for that one. He's like clever trick thinking I would care about her. Like he's not saying a word. He's currently inside here. Like what was in this room? Very quickly.
A broom, some like buckets, some like
Yeah.
cleaning supplies.
Mm-hmm. It's all stacked in front of the door, like very haphazardly. Where like the door is locked, but if you
Maybe
kicked
a
it in,
broken,
like,
some broken remains of a bar chair from a bar fight. You know.
yeah, like Meepo, like it's like stacked against a wall in a way that, like, from Meepo's perspective, like, yeah, good enough. But if you gave like a solid kick, all that shit would just go flying. And Meepo's just hiding in a corner, underneath a mop. I'll say, like, there's like a mop like against the wall. He's like puts the the mop things in front of him, and he's not saying a damn word.
She knocks a little. She knocks a little harder. Meepo, I know you're in there. I asked the barkeep. You have my amulet, and I would like it back.
Just hearing this, can Meepo inspect this amulet?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and just roll. Maybe
Roll what?
history or
Okay.
insight. I don't know. Religion. Yes, thank you. That
Religion
works.
would make sense.
There we go. I'm like
History
those.
and religion's the same.
I'm like
for
those
Meepo.
don't make sense to me. Yeah.
I got you.
17.
17. Yes,
Ooh.
in your readings throughout your time, you do recognize this emblem. It is very similar to the emblem of Descartes, which is like that sun with the like swirling little on the outside of it, and a shield behind it, known for as like a protective emblem by the Dawnbringers who follow Descartes and help out. Essentially, the Percival said it perfectly last time. They're essentially like holy mercenaries that help take care of undead and things like that, invasions on land.
So what's Descartes' deal exactly?
He likes to go
He's
vroom, vroom.
Mirage.
he's the sun god.
That got me. Sorry.
Well, I didn't hear what he said. Didn't hear what he said.
He
I
said,
said he likes to go vroom vroom.
"What is Descartes' deal? He goes vroom vroom."
Vroom, vroom. He's the god. He's the god of the sun and light. And let me pull up everything that I have here. I've written down of him.
So he's kind of like this universe's version of like Palo or Apollo.
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah. Yeah. He's the sun guy. He's pretty chill.
It's pretty chill.
I'll figure out this obsidian. I've forgotten how to use it.
Yeah, no. Meepo's not gonna answer. This is obviously very valuable treasure. And Meepo spent a lot of time stabbing these vampires, like repeatedly. And usually when Meepo stabs things, they die. And they did not die. And that bothered him a lot. And so this is the only thing that seems to work for him. So he's like, fuck you. Like, no.
Meepo, can you at least come out and discuss what's clearly gotten you spooked? Because like this isn't normal behavior. You can keep the amulet for now if it makes you feel comfortable.
Meepo's gonna go ahead and cast message to all of his friends and tell them, help. I think vampire in front door.
Raffi sprints to the door and points at the girl, and she goes, "Are you a vampire?
No, I'm
Is
not
this
a
amulet
vampire.
glowing? Is
Have
this
you
amulet still glowing?
infiltrated our ranks?"
It's glowing very dimly. Not as bright as it was, but it when you're like up close with the vampire, but it is still glowing dimly. Enough to give you a little bit of light.
Meepo doesn't quite know how this works yet, so he's
Yeah.
like,
Unfortunately,
probably a
there's not a lot of documentation on what these amulets do to outside of the guild, because it's a very like closed like practice type thing, because it's like a it's there. It's important for it to be a secret for what it does for their stuff.
Okay.
So you're not really
Yeah,
sure what it
Meepo-
does. You know, hurt vampire. You know it did that, but
Vampire glow in dark alerts vampire. Alerts vampire, hurt vampire, stop vampire healing. That will Meepo know, and Meepo's like very valuable. Me keep this. Me keep this. Yeah, carry on. Meepo's not saying a goddamn word. He's not an answer person.
Can you get your friend out of here? Cause like he's not even answering me. I know he's in there.
Okay. Hey Meepo, it's me, Arafi. I'm not a vampire. I checked, don't worry. No bites, so I'm good. I actually stayed at a distance during the fight so I couldn't get bit because I just didn't want to deal with that. So anyways, she really wants that amulet back or whatever, because I guess it helps her fight vampires. But also, can we chat?
Hearing the whole bite thing, what does Meepo know about vampirism?
I'm pretty sure you rolled pretty high on your last
I did roll pretty high on history error last time.
You know that a vampire bite is not going to immediately turn someone into a vampire, but if they are
Okay.
completely killed and then like from a vampire bite, then they have a chance of
Okay.
becoming a
So
vampire.
he's not too bothered about being
Yeah.
bitten by a vampire. He's
Yeah.
like, okay, this would have
Arafi
turned.
doesn't know how vampires work. Let me be
Okay.
clear.
Because if
She just knows that bite bad.
if Meepo didn't know that and assumed that they bite meant vampire, Meepo would be having a whole different existential crisis at this moment.
Ah.
I'm gonna become a vampire.
Okay. Meepo's going to open the door, but the first thing Arafi sees is Meepo's like messer, like his sword, like just peeking out, like ready, basically.
Arafi, like,
has
backs up.
a reaction.
You're
She's
kind
like,
of used to this
"Hey."
at this point.
Yeah, she's so. Plus, also, you didn't know this about Rafi. Very used to the blade. So she actually, she's just like, "Hey, Meepo, no vampires. We're all good here. Me and her, neither of us are vampires. I think there's just like a lot of vampires in this town. I don't know. What's going on?"
What does Arafi mean? What's going on? In
Well,
town,
why?
full evil creature
Yeah.
heals when stabbed, does not die when stabbed.
Yeah. Right.
Scary.
Yeah, it's bad.
Meepo's only weapon, and he's holding up the talisman.
Okay. Cool. So you're just gonna steal it from her?
Steal it. Meepo already stolen it. This stolen. This has been stolen. It is
All right,
Meepo's
yeah.
now.
All right, fair enough. I can't argue with that. I'm sorry. I can argue with that. Sorry. He's got a point. He did already steal it.
Kind of like her like Brit like grabs her. She's like, "Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll deal with it later. Just don't keep it in your pocket when we're fighting vampires next time, please."
Sure, that makes sense.
Meepo will never keep it in pocket fighting vampires. Meepo learned lesson.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, what's got you so damn spooked? Is it just the vampires? Is it the first time with vampires?
This is my first time dealing with vampires. It's pretty scary.
Well, I'm fucking terrified too.
Well, but aren't you trained to deal with them? I thought
we established this that I'm in over my head.
I know, but like, you must have seen at least one before.
I mean, not trying to fight for my life.
Oh, that's fair. That was scary. Yeah, I've never fought a vampire. I don't think I've ever met a vampire before today. Isn't that crazy?
I wouldn't. She doesn't answer.
Anyways, bad first impressions, honestly. But yeah, so what? We have to go back there. Do we know what we're up against? Meepo, did you see anything down there?
What Meepo knows is Meepo has never. Meepo's read about vampires. Meepo knows vampires bad. Meepo also knows vampire bites not cause vampirism, but along the lines. What Meepo knows, one vampire bad. Meepo and friends fought 3 vampires, with more vampires coming. And also, Meepo saw a demonic-looking dog thing in church,
What?
and that kind of freaked out Meepo, to be honest.
You saw what? Huh?
Van dead dog, skull face, evil looking.
Is
when
everyone?
did you see that?
One second.
While
Is
running.
did everyone else follow up with a Raffi, or is it just a Raffi up there? Because all
Uh,
of you guys got the message from Meepo.
Yes.
I would say that Percival probably followed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just
I
needed to make
did.
sure either everyone was hearing this or only a Raffi was hearing it. Continue, yes. Even dog.
So yeah, he like does a perfect description of what he remembers because he has keen mind and
Mhm.
like photographic memory, like perfectly does like a pretty sick drawing of it actually. It like perfectly like in the church, like looks like a creepy like like art.
Yeah, you see, Meepo draws a drawing of this like dire wolf-sized hound with like a sleek tan body. May not be tan if you don't have colors, but
Can't do colors.
yeah, you can't
but
do
go on.
colors. But a sleek body, long tail, and what looks like to be like spine vertebrae down its back, and a skull head with no eyes.
That seems bad.
So, a wolf skull head. There we go. Sorry.
Meepo knows, and like Meepo said, why Meepo freaked out? Stupid question, stupid girl. What Meepo knows
Okay.
is not to a Raffi, but to
Oh,
the
okay. That's
hunter.
fine then.
What Meepo knows is Percival has glowy mace. Glowy mace hurt vampire. Raffi has glowy magic. Glowy magic hurt vampire.
Hey, I'm really good with animals.
Calliope make thing bright as sun, hurt vampire. Meepo has sharp knife.
Calliope's every white woman.
What woman are you scared of shit?
Time
But
to tame the death hound.
Meepo has sharp knife. Meepo knows sharp knife does nothing to vampire. Meepo freaked out because Meepo useless right now.
Meepo, that's not true. You're great at being stealthy and hiding. That's useful in the team.
Meepo knows, but not in this case. This case, we
Okay.
fight vampire. Vampire fight, Meepo useless.
Well, now you have the amulet. Now you can fight.
Eh. Meh. Like Meepo's like, I guess, but not really. Like,
I do love how the stealthy person that is going to have the easiest time infiltrating as stealth is the one that can do the least when caught.
In this
Meepo-
one scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
Meepo is like the definition of a glass cannon at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Or not even a glass cannon. He's like he's a glass
Shot in the
sheet
dark.
of paper. Like he can't hurt you.
He's having imposter syndrome.
Yeah, it's I guess it's like it's not quite like if people were like keen on Meepo, like it's not quite imposter syndrome. It's like it's like feeling powerless. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like it's Meepo's not a very brave person, and as you guys know, he's not a very brave person generally. So when he goes into a fight, he wants an unfair fight. He wants like he will steal candy from babies. He will stab you in the back. He'll throw marbles at your feet, make you trip. But none of this works. None of his tricks that have kept him alive so far seem to have worked against those vampires. So he's kind of like, no, I'm not fucking going there. It's like asking me to go wrestle a lion. I'm not doing that. Like, no.
Okay, well, Meepo, let me put it this way. You're either gonna have to give us the amulet so we can use it to fight the vampires, or you're gonna have to come with us. Those are your options. Because, like, it's not fair to send us after the vampires and not let us have the amulet.
Meepo agrees. Where are we going?
Tomorrow we're gonna rest first, apparently, but we're gonna go fight some more vampires.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Meepo.
Percival's just gonna slowly raise his hand.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Meepo, if you're concerned about your weapon being ineffective, I can help take care of that tomorrow morning. It won't last forever, but for the duration of any fights we get into, you'll be just as deadly as typical.
Go,
I'll make your toothpick there magical.
Oh. Percival can do that?
Within reason, yes.
Yeah, easy enough. Carry on. And he's like all of a sudden chill now. like, like no longer freaked out. He's like, oh, okay. We're good.
Okay, perfect, great, cool, good. So are
He's
we
gonna-
all
he's
staying
gonna
in
put the-
here, or what's the plan?
He's gonna
I
put
look
the
at the
glowing-
storeroom.
He's gonna put the glowing amulet away like in his breast pocket.
Roll quickly a perception check, Meepo.
Perception.
Or what's your passive?
Mhm.
Either or, really.
Passive is 13, and
Okay, yeah.
if you taking my roll, then that's 19.
Yeah, so either way, you notice as you're putting it in your pocket that it is glowing brighter now than when it was just you and Arafine.
Let me roll a quick intelligence just to see if Meepo pieces things. Yeah, okay. He's a smart cookie. So
Yeah, I'll say DC for
can I
intelligence
assume
is like
Meepo-
10 or 12.
yeah, Meepo understands like vampire clothes.
Hmm.
And as Meepo puts he takes half a second to look at it, he puts it away, and he's like, shh, like to Raffi, and leads everyone into the store.
The storage room is now like fully lit with Sam. Oh no, it's in your pocket now. Never mind.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
it's
is
in the
now
pocket.
it is now glowing very brightly in your pocket, like glowing through the fabric as you guys all like try and huddle in this storage room.
Guys, I don't know if this is going to be an effective night of rest if we all stay in this one room.
Meepo starts shushing everybody.
Okay.
He pulls out the amulet and shows it glowing, just very
Oh
bright.
my
It's very
God.
bright.
And Meepo goes, vampire clothes.
Meepo, put it away. It's so bright. Meepo,
understand.
I'd like to think that
Vampire
Percival is
very
like
close.
shying
the
away
corner.
like a cat.
no, he's
Why-
stuffed in the corner, kind of standing over Meepo, and he goes, "I should probably go out and kill it then."
Calliope's like hardcore side eyeing Percival, just, like it's so obvious that she's side eyeing him. It's like, I don't want to spill your secret, bro.
Meepo looks around in the storeroom, holding it, and it's like a spooky flashlight on his at the moment, and he's like, Meepo thinks it's in the walls.
Well,
Percival
Raffi
just punches a fist
100%
through a wall.
agrees.
Roll a
with my
strength.
belief.
Roll a strength check.
Let's see. What is my? Wait, I could just click it, can't I?
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so. Yeah.
That work?
You rolled with advantage. You have to click.
Roll 20 is always with advantage. It gives you the
Yeah.
2, and you pick the first one, or if you roll at disadvantage, you pick the smallest one or the biggest one.
Gotcha. So I think that would be a 7 then if that was your
It's
first roll.
7.
Yep.
7. I mean,
For language proficiency, I thought you were rolling strength.
It is.
yeah, it's strength. It's
It's
strength.
strength.
Language.
Oh,
The
okay,
language
sorry,
proficiency
I
was
just-
another.
I
Was
just
another.
saw language proficiency, and I was like, "Wait, what's happening?"
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was a
Please
little
ignore.
confused too.
So yeah, with a 7, it's a wall. Yeah, you're fucking boom, straight in your fist into the wall, there's a hole in the wall now, and it doesn't look like there's really anything. Maybe like a mouse scurried through the wall.
Wait,
But
Arafi casts.
The mouse
Oh,
is
I
a
don't have
vampire.
it.
oh my god.
But yeah, Meepo is gonna explain what Meepo knows from what Meepo understands. And like I like how Meepo's giving exposition on this amulet that he stole from the person that's standing right in the corner. But he's like, what Meepo understands is that amulet glows when close to vampire. Glowiest, closest vampire. And it's like a sunlight beam because he's standing right next to.
Yeah, it's
Percival.
like a flashlight being shown into your eyes right now as you're looking at me.
Okay, so they must have tracked us back to the hotel, and they're following us.
Arafine is
Because
making.
if
Sorry.
there's a vampire this nearby. No, you can go. It's fine.
No, you're
Rafi's
good, you're
just like really spiraling on a paranoid route.
Oh,
100%.
Meepo is as well. Like
believes
Rafi and
Meepo.
Meepo are like building themselves up. Like
Yeah.
descend the
Er-
goddamn walls.
Arafine makes direct eye contact with Calliope, looks to Percival, points to them, and they're like, like trying to see, like, do they know? Like, what's happening here?
Can I cast message to Percival and be like, "Hey, man, you're gonna talk about the elephant in the room"?
You
Or-
do have to speak aloud for message.
Ah,
No,
do I-
you speak in a whisper that no one can hear.
Okay, sorry.
except the receiver.
Sorry.
That's
Yes, we've been over this. We've been over this.
actually
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
spell said.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast message to Percival and be like, "Hey, are you gonna talk about the elephant in the room, or are you just gonna let them spiral? Because I don't want to tell your secret."
I'm terrified of
Percival is
you.
just gonna say out loud, "There's an elephant in the room. Is the elephant a vampire?"
Rafi's like, where's there an elephant? A vampire elephant? Oh my gosh, guys, we barely killed the normal vampires. We will not survive a vampire elephant.
Does Meepo know that vampires have like thralls and familiars that they can like control?
With
like,
the
mice and
you
shit?
I'd say you rolled again pretty fucking high the first time when you did that. I'd say yeah.
So Meepo's like, it could be a mouse in the wall.
The
It could
mouse.
be, although very glowing, probably vampire.
The
Vampire somewhere in bar.
to alleviate some of your stress, it does only glow when a vampire is nearby. It only glows like that at least when when vampire is nearby.
This like super bright flashlight in his hand. He's like, this does not relieve stress. This only confirms me.
She very obviously avoids Percival's eye contact while she says that.
Vampire is somewhere in bar.
Oh my gosh, it could be anyone. What if it's
Could
the
be
bartender?
multiple.
What if
could be
it's the
multiple
bartender? He
vampires.
never leaves the bar, and that's why. Oh my god.
If it
Could
could be
be.
anyone, could it be Meepo?
Well, no, Meepo's holding
Meepo's got the fangs.
No, but Meepo's holding the amulet, and it would hurt him. Remember, because it hurt the other vampire.
That good point.
So it can't be me unless Meepo's secretly really powerful and just can take damage like that. It's not Meepo.
I don't think Meepo would be so stressed out if Meepo was this powerful.
But what if Meepo doesn't know it's Meepo?
Wait. But wait, again, holding the glowing thing that hurts vampires, I feel like we would know if he was taking damage or being hurt by it.
Meepo got bit by a vampire, but Meepo does know that vampire bite does not cause vampirism. Whole other ordeal.
Wait, you got bit by the vampire? Oh my god, he's
Yeah.
starting to turn. That's why it's glowing.
Arafi,
Rafi is simply 100% on this.
Arafine's
Arafi,
Oh, no.
no.
Percival's gonna go, "Oh, Meepo, quick, give me the amulet. That way you don't get burned."
Meepo's like, no. Meepo knows. Meepo understands vampirism. To become vampire has to die and then be filled body with vampire blood into Meepo's body. No vampire blood went into Meepo's body.
Rafi's
No,
just
so-
nodding sadly, puts her hand on Percival's shoulder, and she's like, I think we're gonna have to kill him. He's already turning. He's already lying to us, Percival.
Hey, I couldn't kill him. He's my little
You're-
buddy.
Um, at this point, people's like, this vampire is turning us against each other.
Oh my gosh, the real vampire is turning against your friends. Meepo, you're right. We have to stick together. Rafi's immediately back.
Calliope's just gonna let out like an exasperated sigh and then walk out of the room and go downstairs to go get a beer.
Araphine follows.
In order to deal with this situation.
Araphine follows. She's like, I don't want to deal with this. Too much anxiety. She's like, did they not know? Like after you guys are down the stairs.
Apparently not, but I'm not about to open that can of worms.
He's
So
terrifying. I don't want to.
she's like my
Meepo-
best friend now. I love
Meepo's
the-
like looking at the amulet, like, it no dim. Arafi and Calliope not vampire.
Wait, I'm still in the room.
Araphine.
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 I think I said that, didn't I?
You said Araphine.
You said Arafi.
No, I
Too many A
meant
names.
to say Araphine.
Oh.
I think it's Arafi instead of Arafi, but Araphine. Okay, we're good. And Meepo's like looking around. He's like, Meepo doesn't know what to do.
Okay, well, here's what we know. Wait, hold on, Meepo, wait. What if the vampire that's in the bar is totally unrelated to us? Because remember, we met Sorsha and she likes the Alyssa who's apparently a vampire. So maybe it's just a totally chill, completely nice vampire that happens to be in the bar and it's fine.
Rafi, Meepo knows you went to church during service with Meepo. This whole town
Yeah.
weird vampire
It
cult
was
thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
maybe-
bad for sure.
Maybe, just so happens to be other friendly vampire. No, part
Well,
of Death Cult.
But we know that Yalissa is a cool vampire and she lives in this town, so we know that there are friendly vampires in this town.
How do we know Ulissa friendly?
Because Sorsha said so, and Sorsha's my best friend. I would believe her on anything she said, obviously.
Vampire control the mind of victims.
No, Sorsha. No. That wouldn't happen.
Meepo's gonna bust out his journal and he's gonna pull up his like from years and years ago about vampirism, and he's like, read it yourself. And there's like, I want you to know, his journal isn't written like a regular journal. It's written like a college essay with like citations and like by which book at which paragraph at which page. It's like reading a
Research
very
paper.
accurate, yeah, like with a bibliography at the end and everything.
Rafi gets like one sentence in and it's like, there are so many big words in this, Meepo. Like, I don't know what half of these mean.
Meepo like just goes on to explain like what he knows about vampires basically and what he's read about them. I like to think like Percival's listening to this being like, kind of like that's sort of accurate. Like I get why, I guess I understand why they see it that way.
I'll give him that one, you know.
But Meepo's like, are no good vampires.
That can't be true. Surely there's some good vampires.
You know,
How-
everything that I've heard, there is no good vampire. They're all bloodthirsty.
Oh,
Wait, really?
has Percival heard of vampires?
Well, I mean, I'm a paladin, like, yeah,
Right.
undead,
So-
like that.
so-
that's
So what do you know? Tell
What do you
tell
know?
us more.
Share information. Could make us
Um,
stronger.
Well, they are very heartless and soulless creatures. They want nothing more than to watch people suffer. They want nothing more than to bite people, suck their blood, and turn them into their indentured servants that can never escape. They're really bad, selfish people.
All of them?
All of the
Do
ones
you
I've
think-
met.
You think even Yelissa? Because I really thought that Yelissa and Sorsha had a beautiful love story.
Unfortunately, I think probably even Yelissa
No! Rafi
and
starts
Sorsha.
sobbing. What? Sorsha wasn't a vampire?
Vampire thrall.
She could have been a
Mm.
thrall. She
Mm.
did say that they were lovers.
No.
And
And all the lovers
Meepos.
I know tend to bite.
In Meepo's
Wait, really?
third book, in Meepo's third book about vampire research, Nosferatu, Meepo remembers lots of mind control and terrible things.
No.
Very toxic relationship with vampire.
Oh.
Not recommended.
Yeah, they
Arafi's
can be quite
sobbing.
vain.
Good to know. Percival can confirm Meepo's suspicions. I feel like this is just going to go on and on.
Incredibly
Yeah,
bright
Arafi.
light.
Arafi.
What is one thing that was in your book that would be incorrect that I could that I would be able to like tell you, oh well, that wasn't right.
Dungeon Master?
Or repeat what was in the book because I was busy looking up something, a name for something that I need.
Oh, I don't know. It was just like, but Meepo was like read. He wrote pretty high, so I'm guessing Meepo because he reads fantasy like like real world fantasy novels, but like D&D versions, and
Mhm.
like he treats them as like historical documents. So he's read probably like what Dram Brokers Bacula or something like that. Like, and he's read like I said, Bosferatu. He's read
What's a
uh
commonly thought opinion about vampires that isn't actually true?
he's read he's read what is it? It'd be like what would be a cool pun for interview with a vampire? Therapy with a vampire. He's read that one.
Well, really, I'm blanking on a lot of my facts about the vampires, but the one of them is that not all of them are bad. Like the misconception being that all of them are evil, but there are some that genuinely do just try and survive and make a living with because it's like an infliction, like a disease to some people. Like there's ways to live as a vampire in Aversia without killing people. That's why the Dawnbringers exist. They take care of the ones that do prey on people and humanoids.
So something fake would be, I guess, like aversion to garlic. People
Yeah.
like cannot eat garlic.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Percival can munch on as much garlic bread as he desires.
The garlic thing, not true.
Really?
I've always heard that they can't have any garlic. What do you mean? You mean I've just been feeding people garlic for no reason? I thought I could trust them.
Rafi, real fast for me. Roll a history check.
Okay.
Just because
Have you
just
been
because this could really help just make the argument a little more funny.
I got a 5.
You feel like you do remember meeting another vampire once upon a time, like at an event, but you can't really remember their name. But you feel like you vaguely remember someone, like having
Guys,
conversation.
I feel like I've met a vampire before and they didn't like I don't remember it being super eventful, so they didn't attack me, which means there has to be some that are kind of nice.
It's just
Could
that
be
like
trying to lure you into a false sense of security
But I
They
never
are.
saw them again.
that you know of.
Maybe it's that guy we just killed.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, all vampires, terrible people. They'll do
All of
anything to
them?
manipulate you. All of them. They will
But how-
they will do everything to manipulate you. They never age, they never die, so they will play the long con, but they always have something in it for themselves.
But how does Percival know about the garlic thing? It not being true. Has Percival done research?
Percival has done scientific applications in his life. I mean,
Very
Okay, guys,
one-on-one
I-
research.
Go on.
I have something very important to tell you. I'm a vampire hunter.
And you never told us? Oh my gosh. I bet you have
you.
so much knowledge about this.
This
I mean,
feel
it-
very important to know.
It just never really came up, you know. Like
Ugh.
I never thought to bring it up before. I figured,
Didn't come up in
if
conversation. I get
yeah,
it.
if we came across one, then I would just say like, oh hey, like I've got some knowledge, let's go do it. And we kind of just got caught up in the moment this time around, and I wasn't able to really, tell you. But you did see me kick their butts. So
We did.
Just for the lulz,
Yeah.
roll deception with advantage because they did just see
I
you
was
kick some butts.
I was about to ask, like, Meepo, could
Six.
Meepo roll insight? Because he's kind of like, it's not that he doesn't trust Percival, he definitely trusts him, but he's like, this is odd for like
I
to
just
be a
wanna say-
vampire hunting, going to Nightbrook, the place we know there's vampire, and just never mentioning it until we're like in a storage closet being paranoid about vampires.
Meepo
Like,
and
this feels
Raffi roll.
odd.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
roll. Go ahead and
Raffi's-
roll insight.
Passive insight is 15. I just want to put that out there in the world. I will roll if you'd like me to. But
Is
her
there a passive insight?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
I don't know.
also Percival is technically not trying to be deceptive in any way. Like, I am a vampire hunter, and I did just never
Yes.
tell them because it never came up. No one ever asked me like, "Oh, why are you out on this adventure?" I just
But it's like a lie by omission, though. There's a lot of detail missing out. Anyways, Meepo, by the way, rolled X, so you're good. And Meepo's like, okay, weird, but all right.
I'd say with as big of a difference
11.
in your pat. Yeah, either way, I was gonna say you notice something's going on here.
Raffi narrows her eyes at Percival and she's like, if you're a vampire hunter, why don't you have a glowing vampire amulet to tell you where the vampires are?
because then that would dull my senses against hunting them myself and identifying exactly where they are.
You're a naturalist. It all makes sense.
God. Araphine's downstairs with Calliope sipping on like an ale. You think they know yet?
No, I really don't.
So
No.
what should we do about vampire? And he's like still holding the amulet. What should we do about vampire and bar?
Yeah, how are we supposed to go to sleep tonight when there's a vampire literally somewhere in this bar and you've just told us literally every vampire is a horrible person who just wants to do murder? How are we supposed to sleep tonight? I'm not going to get any rest knowing there's just a murderer hanging around this bar.
Watch over you.
Murderer not scary. Meepo is murderer. You know that, right?
Okay, I've also technically done some murders, but you know what I mean.
Meepo does know what
These-
you mean. Fair enough.
These ones are
I've done a lot of
scary.
murder.
But what would vampire hunter Percival do in this situation?
Well, in this situation, the vampire would not be aware that we know that there is a vampire. So they will still be trying to be sneaky and manipulative, and they're only going to like really observe. They won't try to kill us, especially because we're just passing through. If there are just random passersby that come through and die, that brings too much attention to themselves. So they're going to lay in wait. They're not going to bother us if we don't bother them per se. So we just need to figure out which one is the vampire, and then we can take them out, like we did with the
What do you
church.
think it is? You're the trained eye. Who do you think the vampire is?
Hmm.
Yeah, Percival. Who do you think the vampire
I-
is?
I don't think it was the bartender.
Okay. Arafi sighs heavily. She was convinced it was the bartender.
They were not nearly charismatic enough. It could be someone who's renting a room. Maybe we should head back down to the bar and see if we can figure out who else is renting rooms here.
Okay, we'll talk to everyone. Perfect. Rafi's not going to the bar.
Meepo's gonna put away amulets so nobody gets freaked out.
Glowing in your pocket through the fabric.
Smart.
If Meepo would notice it glowing through
Yeah.
fabric,
Yeah.
is there like, can I put it in the pocket inside my jacket, inside, like?
In the briefcase.
Yeah, that's where
Well,
we
no, 'cause
established before that it wouldn't
Okay,
go through.
he's gonna put it back in the briefcase, but like it's
Yeah.
like his briefcase is like in his hand, he's ready to
Like,
drop it and just like reach in there.
well, like, because I'll say, like, you're standing right next to a vampire pretty consistently. It's growing pretty fucking bright. It's
Yeah,
like,
it is.
imagine, like, standing next to a lamp and, like, shining it through your clothing. That is how it's gonna show through a few layers of
Fair
fabric.
enough. Fair enough. Putting it in the briefcase.
Yeah.
He orders a drink.
I look at whatever the vampire hunter's name is because I'm gonna say Arafi if I try and actually say what it is. I look at her and I'm like, I see them walk downstairs and I'm like, they definitely don't know.
I wasn't-
Rafi's shiftily looking at every single other person in the bar.
I'm a little scared to say something, but I feel like we need to at some point. If this carries on for much longer, like, I don't want to, like, put myself on his bad side, because I feel like he could, like, squash me like a bug.
I'm
But
only a 3 days good with this group, and that's being generous. So you can tell them, but I'm not. Thanks.
well, you've only how long have you
Not long.
how long have they been with each other?
Also not
Good
long, but they don't
question.
know that.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I think it's like since you guys docked in Swansboro, it's been like I think a month or two with all the travel time taken into account. I think it's been a good like 3 months.
Solid 3 to 4 weeks in my
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah, well, because traveling down to Mythshield alone was a week.
Took like a week.
Yeah, and then
Went
back
back,
up
took another week.
was another week. And
How long would
then
it have been since I joined?
A week.
about a week because you guys stopped at
Yeah.
Swansboro and then traveled to Nightbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a little bit over a week because you came up from Mythshield to Swansboro and then I think it was about half a week to Nightbrook. So yeah, it's only been about maybe a month and a half.
Yeah. No, I just looked at her and I'm like, beats me. I've been here a week. I've been good for like, I don't know, 4 days now, max. They've been okay with me for that long.
Interesting. Okay. I could see how they wouldn't know, I guess. What are they doing? She looks over at like Rafi, like staring down everyone in the tavern.
Rafi's eyeing up anyone who looks particularly attractive because Percival said that they're charming. So anyone that she thinks is like kind of hot, she's like, you might be a. She's like eyeing them down, glaring at the. She has one drink in her hand and she's like barely touching it, but like she's holding it in front of her face and glaring people down.
You get a few strange looks from a few of the patrons that notice you staring them down, but they try and like get back to their business.
Trying to ignore. Funny.
Yeah, what do you? I mean, you guys are going down this line. What do you planning on doing?
Who looks hot? Tell
Oh, okay.
me.
I mean, let's see. There's only about 3 other patrons around. An old guy kind of off in the corner.
No.
A middle-aged man with this kind of balding a little bit. He's got like cloak kind of huffed up. He's sipping on some ale. And then there's 2 people kind of off in the other corner, like discussing with themselves. Also kind of like middle-aged. Like one middle-aged woman, one middle-aged man. Like
Okay.
and
Well,
the
there's 2
bartender.
of them. Maybe that's why it was glowing so brightly. I eye up the 2 people who are talking together very suspiciously. And I lean to Meepo and I'm like, Meepo, Meepo, do you think it was glowing so bright? Because maybe there's two of them, and I'm so that will not take my eyes off this couple leaning over to Meepo.
Meepo doesn't know how that would work exactly. All that Meepo knows is when standing in front of that one vampire that burnt to ash, shone real bright, like as bright as earlier in the cabinet. So maybe more vampire shine more bright, but it doesn't seem to be brighter.
Okay. Percival, what do you think? Do you think they look like some vampires?
See. Where is it? Where is it? You can see like this glint in Percival's eye of just like as if he's analyzing them, and it's just like little shing, and he's like, no, they might be young and attractive, but they don't have that haunted look in their eyes as someone who has seen too many days and killed too many people.
Okay. Well, I don't know who it is then. Maybe it's someone already in a room. Bartender!
Yes.
Are there other people here? Do they have
Um,
rooms already?
There's, I think, two of the rooms are occupied, apart from the storage room that I gave your fellow there.
Yes, thank you. Great. So first of all, I think we will be needing a room.
That will be that'll be 5 copper per room.
Annoying. Okay.
There are 2 beds per room.
Oh, okay, cool. I give them 5. I have 5 copper. Where's my money? I put down 5 copper.
Thank you. Now, is there anything that I should be concerned about by you guys' entry?
What?
Like,
No,
is
why?
do
Do you think there should be concern?
I mean, one of you came running in here like a swamp cat that's just gotten like I don't even fucking know.
Appy's like looking over her shoulder.
One of you,
Okay.
when you came running in here like a rabid swamp cat, the other one of you came waltzing in here covered in dirt and soot. I think some sort of ash before you vanished it all away. Well, I need to
Listen,
know if my place of business is gonna
You-
have any issues. I'm already
You-
kind of under tedious issues right now with the mayor.
What's your issues with the mayor?
There's just been why do you need to know that?
I was just curious.
Oh,
I'm new in
real-
town, so I wanted to know like the issues.
You like the gossip.
I really do.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay. I'm good at that, aren't I? I am. Wow. 17 plus 8 is 25.
Well, if you must know, there's some crazy stuff going on the last couple months. The church has been spewing and raving about some weird name. I don't know. Elon, yeah, I don't know the name. I can't remember. No, that's the daughter. It's not the daughter.
Okay.
But they've been trying to do all sorts of changes, and they've been driving away my customers. I swear I get less and less customers every single day, and I don't know what's going on. But I swear they refuse to elaborate on any sort of aid in trying to help my business. They used to be very loving people. And I might have to just up and go here soon if I can't get any sort of help.
Interesting. And have you heard anything about vampires?
Let me roll something. I just
I like to imagine like it's just like Effie and like Meepo on like either side, like very like obviously like like staring him down like
Roll.
vampires.
roll another persuasion with disadvantage. He doesn't seem to really wanna. He's trying to get your vibe. He's like, this isn't.
Well, 2 at the same time. Dang. If only I didn't have disadvantage. 5 plus 8 is 13.
Yeah, no, I can't say that I have, and I don't really know why you'd be around here asking for that kind of stuff.
Well, well, if you haven't heard about it, then I guess you don't need to know what we've heard about it.
I don't think I will.
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
Damn.
That's fine.
He
That's
shut
fine.
you out. He's like, nope.
I thought that would tempt him, but that's fine.
He's like, I'm not getting involved in this shit.
You know what?
Okay,
I
cool.
respect it.
He's just a businessman trying to run his business that's been run into the ground because of poor governing.
Cool. Cool.
Is there anything
Arathi
else I can?
backs away slowly.
Why you give me that look?
Now she's eyeing him extra suspiciously because he won't tell her about vampires.
He said he didn't know anything. He said he didn't know anything.
She doesn't trust it.
As Meepo, like as we step away, Meepo goes up to her. He's like, as Meepo said, can't trust anyone in this town. Crazy weird vampire cult.
I know. I think they all might be bad. I don't know.
Could all be vampires for all Meepo knows.
Ugh, maybe that's why he has no more customers. No one eats or drinks anything anymore.
Makes a
As
lot of
they just
sense.
want blood.
Makes sense.
This is so
Probably why Amulet glowing so hard.
sad. Oh my gosh, true, because they're all vampires.
Okay.
We have to be
Well,
so careful.
we need
They're
to
gonna
leave.
want our blood.
We
Well,
need to
but we have to kill the vampires.
What are you what are you guys talking about over here? Arafine walks up to y'all.
I whip out my knife and I'm like, "Are you a vampire?"
I like
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa, whoa.
immediate daggers to her neck. Like immediately.
Whoa! I'm just asking if you figured out who the
People's
vampire
gonna,
was.
like-
As she like
people's
looks to
gonna, like-
Percival.
People's gonna like grab her by the collar and be like, weird vampire culted child. Can't trust anybody here.
The vampires are everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Don't knife.
She looks over to Percival. I think your party's going through a bit of a psychotic break. Is there anything you could do to help?
I mean, the only thing that I can offer to assuage their fears is just the fact that I will not rest until every single one of the vampires are put back into their grave and burned to ashes and bones crumbled and scattered to the wind.
For Descartes' sake. Calliope, can you do another round?
Dead.
Wait, I need one too.
And that is why Percival is. See this upstanding citizen that is Percival.
Percival's the only person we can trust.
He's the only one we can trust. He also vampire hunter.
Did you know he's a vampire hunter? Why didn't you tell us?
Why would I know that your party member is a not mercenary, sorry. Slip of the tongue. Was reading
Are you a mercenary?
Yes, we've been over this.
Right.
Well, I mean, I did tell her that I was a vampire hunter when we first met.
And you didn't tell us, Arafine? What the heck?
I think he's your party member. I think you would have known.
I mean, it just didn't come up in conversation, I guess.
Then why would it come up in conversation for me to tell you? I figured you would have known what your party business is.
Oh,
I've known you for 3 hours.
Yeah, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff I've never told them. Like, I've had a full life before this.
I don't think I have known you for 3 hours. I've known you for like an hour.
Some things just aren't important until it comes up.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're hunting vampires, and they just found out that I'm a vampire hunter. You already knew.
I like to think every time Percival says vampire hunter, he's like, I'm a vampire hunter.
Oh man, I should have been a hunter.
Oh, it would have been great.
How
Rain's
much is,
favorite
like,
enemy
an
is
ale?
vampire. Sorry?
How much is like an ale so I can keep track of this?
How much is an ale? Like 2 copper, I'll say. 2 copper
Okay,
a
cool.
drink.
I just like slide 2 copper over, and then when the ale gets handed to me, just like down the hatch. Pray that this one gets me drunk as I'm like rubbing my temples, and I'm like,
How many of you had so far?
I would say probably in the span of time, 3 now.
3 now. I'll say probably 1 more, and you'll start to get drunk.
Cool. I
You're
immediately
tipsy.
slide 2 more copper over. And went to my next
He just
ale.
He just hands you the pitcher, and he's like, here.
Just no. I don't even pour it in like the ale glass. Like I'm just drinking it straight from the pitcher now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a con save unless you want to willingly fail.
I'm gonna roll just for the shits and giggles, and because I haven't rolled at all. Oh well, it's a 2. What's my save?
You're sloshed.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Sloshed.
fucking you're drunk. You're slurring your words. You're
having a great night.
you are now immune to being scared though.
By the way, it's like 10 in the morning at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. If it's after a church service, it's got to be at least like noon.
Yeah, noonish.
Yeah, it's just like a brunch mimosa.
Yeah, it's a brunch mimosa, but it's ale.
So hold on, because
middle-aged white lady. She loves animals. She gets drunk at noon. She's just a middle-aged white lady, but she's only like 20. No, she's 121. So whatever that is in human years.
21.
30s.
Yeah.
30s.
Yeah.
Early 30s. That's the way I see it. But what was I gonna say? Is so? Hold on, because I was imagining us running for like a bat out of hell out of that church, like in like dead of night for whatever reason. So we were running in like broad freaking daylight, and
Yeah.
like everyone saw us running
Yeah.
out of there. Very
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, you sure did.
With like
Oddly,
weapons
though,
drawn in hand.
Not a whole lot of people out and about though for the time of day. I mean, there's people around. Like it's obvious that there are people out, but not as many as you would think for like afternoon, market.
And there's a weird vampire church. I'm thinking all the people are dead. I don't know what to tell you.
So what Meepo knows now, can't trust anyone in this town. Amulet always going to be glowing all the time, for all we know. So let's do our business and get out of here.
It's gonna be really funny when the amulet doesn't stop glowing.
We just kill the vampires. We kill all the vampires. And then we run.
Right now is daytime.
Yeah.
How much time before nighttime? I know this because internal clock is keen mind.
About 7 hours.
So-
It's about noon.
Okay, so we need rest, but what else do we need to do before night? Because night, Meepo is not going out there. Meepo is hiding.
Well, do we have money? We could go to the market.
Why?
I don't know. Do you
Oh,
want healing potions or something?
You have so
Meepo
many.
need- Meepo need new weapon.
Do we? Wait, let me look at my inventory.
You have like 1,000,000 healing potions.
We have a lot of healing
Hmm.
potions. We
Well, I do. Look at that.
yeah, we like
That's really
bought
interesting.
a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I did. I'm
Remember?
remembering that now as I look at it. Interesting.
Meepo,
And I will charge.
yeah, you bought a bunch of them from that little old lady who tried to steal from us,
Mhm.
and then Meepo got that money back. But whatever. Um, so what else did we have to do? You said can't trust Sorsha family.
Alyssa.
Melissa, yes, can't
Why
trust Ulysses.
not? Right, all vampires are bad. Percival told me that, and I believe him. I don't
Or
know.
did Meepo read about them all being bad, or some of them good?
I can't remember what we established already. I feel like I mentioned it before. I can't remember.
Let's just say Meepo's like he doesn't trust any of them.
I know-
there's some shifty.
I know for a fact that Arafine did say that not all vampires are bad because the Dawnbringers don't hunt all vampires, just ones that have been like haunting like civilization and like preying on people.
Mm,
So she has mentioned that not all vampires are bad. It's then up to if Meepo believes that.
okay. So from what Meepo knows, Percival say all evil, all bad.
Mhm.
Little baby vampire hunters say not all evil, not all bad. Meepo read Dram Broker's Bacula, all evil, all bad. Bosferatu, all evil, all bad. Uh, Therapy with a Vampire, not all evil, all bad, surprisingly. It's a real 50-50 on this one for Meepo.
Listen, history and books are written by the victor.
Who won and knows it? Meepo's like, was Arthur a vampire? He's now lost in thought for half a moment as God told him this.
You get a
Uh,
divine intervention of like
yeah. History is written by the victor. And then Meepo's like, what does this mean? So Meepo wants to go to market and buy things and
Huh?
then rest. But going out at night, bad idea. Although vampire not expect us coming back to church at night. Can't go back to church now. Cannot.
We go to church at night. They'll never see it coming because they'll be stronger then. It's perfect.
To
Or-
be fair, wouldn't expect it. But also, we'll definitely have guards. But if preparation is installed, now that we know what's in there, could be a good idea.
I feel like Calliope's just gonna like drunkenly slur, and all you're gonna understand out of it is daylight. That's it. That's all you get.
I agree. That's a really good spell, Calliope.
Thanks.
right
So
about
Meepo go.
You
go
did
ahead, sorry.
really good back there.
I was gonna say right about now, Calliope, you feel like the magic that you've been concentrating on dissipate. So it's been your daylight spell's gone.
Okay. She's gonna like be like 4 hours of sleep because that's like all she needs for since she's an elf.
God, must
So,
be
like,
nice.
I know. I get 4 hours of meditation. But like that's her way of basically being like, she's not gonna go to the market. She's gonna go rest so that she can get her spells up. And drunkenly
sleep.
walking to the market sounds like a really bad idea.
Arafi's gonna hand you the keys to her room and be like, here you go. I got a room. You can use it. Or you could go in the storeroom, I guess, if you want.
No.
Your choice.
I just love the idea that everyone might stay in the storeroom.
I'm going with Meepo to the market because I don't think Meepo should go by himself.
Meepo going to the market. So
Rafi's going with you.
Hmm.
What you doing,
I think
Percival?
Percival will probably stay and rest because I need to get my spell slots back.
I would feel like Arafine would have some fucking words for Percival for letting his party members like go paranoid. We're gone now. We're,
Yeah,
we're
as-
Sending just the two paranoid people.
yeah.
First of all, you turn around and Arafine's at the table with Calliope, just staring daggers at you. But when she notices you turn around, she like avoids eye contact. She's like,
Rafi has her hand on her knife the entire time.
Oh, Meepo has like his mirror is out, but it's under his cloak. He's like in like his briefcase. His other hand is like on the briefcase latch, like he's ready to go.
I love it.
yeah.
I'll probably walk over to Calliope and Arafine's table and just say, "You know what you're looking for. Stay frosty. Stay on the lookout. I'm gonna go get a little rest and get my magical energies back about me, and then we'll be prepared to go and take out the rest of the vampires."
Splitting the party has never gone wrong ever.
What do you mean? It's daytime. We're safe.
Yeah, it didn't go wrong. It didn't go wrong the last time.
Yeah, everything was fine last time. I will say, Rafi spell slots and almost no damage because she healed a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So Arafi's looking healthy.
Meepo is like kind of torn up, but he runs real fast, so he's pretty confident at his ability to book it.
Come on me.
So Meepo, all that Meepo's gonna go look for. Don't need potions. Need magical weapons. Looking for weapon stand, magical weapon stand, blacksmith, something or another.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty small town. You did notice a few of those, like if like it's mostly like like not really pop-up stands, but like wooden stands of like produce and goods. There are a few like proper shops, and you did spot a small blacksmith on the way down. Are you and Arafi sticking together while you're in the market?
Oh yeah.
Attached at each other's hip.
He is attached to
Okay.
Meepo.
I say
High alert.
you guys are both high alert.
Yeah, we're like staring daggers at everybody that walks by and
Mhm.
just a little too close to us. We're like,
Yeah. Anyone gets near me and I'm
Okay.
flipping
Yeah.
out.
Both of
Ready.
you roll perception.
Is my perception
13, which is my natural perception.
7?
I feel like he would be more alert, but I guess not. He's too alert. He's looking everywhere. He can't.
He's too paranoid.
Too paranoid. Okay, yeah. So you guys are walking into town towards the blacksmith. As you're walking towards the blacksmith, a figure does come out of a nearby shop and stop in front of you. With a creature at their side. Meepo, you recognize this creature immediately. Rafi, you recognize this creature as the drawing from what Meepo showed you, and a very finely dressed woman. You can see like fine silks underneath the cloak as she has her hood up. Why, hello there. I don't believe I've recognized either of you before. I'm Elena Von Dane. Who are you? And that's where we're ending
Fiend.
session.
No.
No.
Wait,
I was
what'd you
about to
what'd you
say,
say,
I
Ziggy?
think people
You're
would
cut
look
out.
at Arafi.
Oh, I said, oh no, immediately.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 for if she was gonna be around there or not. What were you saying, Salad?
I was gonna say, I think if you were at ending session there, Meepo would. Can you guys hear me right now?
Oh,
Okay.
now
Yeah.
you cut out at the end.
Freaking Discord changed something because it's been weird. Hold on a second. No, I don't want automatically determine. Here we go. All right. So I was saying, I feel like I was about to say before we ended session, people would probably look at Arafi and go like, and just book it. Immediately. I'm not talking to this person.
I don't know if you heard me. Arafi did say Arafine.
Yeah.
Just immediately. That's her name. Like, that's who I am. I'm Arafine.
Oh,
I
you're
didn't
saying
catch
your
that.
name is Arafine. I thought you were calling for Arafine.
No. You're like,
Nope.
"Oh,
I'm just
Arafine."
lying.
Once you
Oh
guys said
my
you were
God.
splitting the party, and I'm like, she's 100% looking around for who just fucking fucked up 3 vampires
I
in this
don't know
crypt.
what you're talking about.
It's daytime. They can't be out here.
Vampires can't be out during the daytime. That's what we know about vampires.
It's been established multiple times that you guys know they can be out in the daytime if they are covered.
Rafi is not a smart person.
Meepo has told you this,
isn't-
though.
Meepo is smart, but he's not a vampire hunter. He doesn't know quite the extent of it. He's like, covered. What is covered? Like
Mhm.
lead umbrella type cover? Like what is? So he doesn't know.
But yeah, once you
People
guys
don't know.
once you guys
People
split
don't
up,
know.
I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be great.
Like I said, Meepo run real fast. Real fast.
Maybe this hound does too. You don't know.
90 feet per turn? I don't know about that.
I don't. Let me check.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not going to. Don't
Let me
worry.
have my full sense of security.
I'm not saying anything about the number I just read.
Uh, but no, that was fun.
Always with the party, it always goes well. I mean, to be fair, it has gone well so far. Just
We haven't had
not this
issues
time.
yet.
yeah. I mean, you don't know. You don't know what you don't. She could just be greeting new members in town. You don't know if she thinks that you guys are actually.
I've
the
heard that
perfect-
vampires are actually really charming, so that's probably just what's happening here. She wants
She
to charm
doesn't-
me.
She doesn't know that it was us that was in the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just
She
sees
just-
two very suspicious looking individuals, one of them covered in his own blood.
Very
and
paranoid.
in
Two
their house
incredibly paranoid people.
with bite marks on his neck. It could be anyone.
Could it be anyone who did that? We
Mhm.
just happened to be here.
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
It could be anyone. It could be you. It could be me. It could be.
It's a beautiful, like truly, like that worked perfectly. It's like, oh, it's almost 4 o'clock. You're splitting the party while someone's actively looking for you, because the daylight spell would have dropped when Calliope started getting tipsy, because she could then no longer hold concentration. But like we were busy
Not
conversing,
concentration.
so is it not? Oh, it's not concentration. Sorry.
It is not.
Then yeah. Well, either way, the hour ran up while you guys
it
were
was an
drinking.
hour.
Yeah.
It was it was well. We were talking about
Yeah.
paranoid stuff for well an hour.
I keep
yeah.
forgetting.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's not concentration for some reason. I'm thinking of Moonbeam. I think is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Moonbeam is concentration. I find I'm actually kind of happy we didn't do a whole lot this session other than like do goofs and gas, but like it's still story building
Mhm.
because Pix hasn't been around. And
know,
so we're not
I-
like progressing too far.
Yeah, I thought the
Yeah.
combat would be a lot longer. I didn't realize how low health everyone was. So I'm glad that it was just kind of like get out of combat and then goof off for a while, so then she's not missing too much.
Miko's not too bad actually.
That's good.
He's doing okay health wise.
Percival was never touched.
Well, I mean the vampires
lost half
health
my
is
health.
what I was worried about.
I lost half my health, so
Yeah, Calliope got
That's
fucking
what I need
beat.
right now.
Oh, that was so good.
It could be anyone is definitely the best title for this episode.
It could be anyone.
It could be anyone. Who knows?
Oh my god, I'll draw up. I have a picture of
Oh goodness.
an old.
I want us in Among Us,
I want
but like
I
our
want,
characters.
I want a picture of like all of the party in the storeroom with like Meepo, like with the, like scary flashlight, like with the pendant, and everyone like Arafi also panicking, and then like you have
Rafi,
Percival,
wide, wild eyes.
Percival like looking kind of nervous, but like not like in a like a, oh no, but like in a like oh put that away like type of way, and then you just have you have Calliope and Arafi in the corner
Annoyed.
being like, bitch, like.
I have a picture
Honestly,
of.
Be-
Sorry, you continue.
I was gonna say, because Percival was so covered, he wasn't even worried about the light. He was just like, oh no, is Meepo actually gonna turn into a vampire? Let's make sure he doesn't get burned.
This is a picture of like an old design I had of the creatures.
Yeah, Meepo would be pretty freaked out about that. I'm gonna be real with
Yeah,
you.
just imagine that there's also like spine vertebrae exposed going down its back. It's not its spine is like kind of like an armor type thing, and they're tan. Now.
Rafi's just looking at this dog, freaking out.
Also, Meepo is like, no one else is noticing this fucking evil-looking dog.
Literally, y'all
market.
are just fine with evil dog.
One second.
You guys don't have an issue with evil dogs?
Just let me tame the evil dog. Let
There's
me
a
tame
reference
him.
for chat.
I don't
You can
really
do
good at
whatever you
normal
want with
life.
evil dog. I want nothing to do with it. I'm out of there.
I have a +7 for animal handling, so
That's pretty good. You might be able to tame the evil dog.
Yeah.
We'll
Maybe.
see.
maybe.
Put you up against a vampire with all their charms.
Yeah. Did you guys ever read the book you got from the Mythshield library about? Oh, never mind. That was just about Dakkar. Never mind. That was just Dakkar, fauna and beasts and stuff like that. Flora and
Vroom,
fauna.
vroom.
Oh.
Because one of you guys, that was one of the books you stole, was a nature book about different creatures. But these aren't from Dakkar. They're a spooky creature. They do have, you can't see in this drawing because I forgot to color it in, but they do have like a long tongue. And they fun fact, they communicate through echolocation, and so they clack their jaw together and it sounds like a shoebill. Like those, those big birds. The shoebill bird. I love it.
Oh, the evil birds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the shoebill.
Hypothetically, if I tame the animal, can I make it my like pet companion?
Theoretically.
Creepy.
I mean, it's a pretty big creature. And pets can die. If you put it in combat.
Yeah, fair.
You what this is a what challenge rating can you transform into?
Are you Circle of the Moon or not?
Yes.
Circle of the Moon, then challenge rating 1.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you theoretically could turn into this creature. But you haven't seen it yet.
You
don't
have to
know.
study it. Yeah, you have to like
yeah.
study it before you can turn into it.
Good to know, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'll have to write up a sheet in the doc for you because I think I only gave you the bison and the swamp cat because those
Yeah.
are two that you would have had time to look at while traveling down to Myth.
Yes. You're
Don't worry, Jackie. I got a lot of homebrew wild shapes and creatures because I have a lot of homebrew creatures. I was really excited when someone was a druid, and I'm like, "You get to see all my cool creatures!"
Hell yeah.
Meepo
Yeah.
has
I
been
love
a
getting to see
fun.
your creatures.
It's fun to play a character like Meepo because I usually play quite stoic characters, and like Meepo is not. Meepo is very much me, and like nothing else matters, and is a coward definitely.
I love
So-
Meepo.
It's
I
fun.
love Meepo booking it out of there when he saw the hound come out.
No.
Want nothing to do with that.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
I said, what's funny with Meepo is he's not freaked out because he's like, oh, imposter syndrome. Like, no, he's just freaked out because he's like, I usually stab things to death. I can't stab these things to death. It's like actually really reasonable.
Yeah.
Very logical.
We're just about done.
Man, I'm.
Also, now we know as players that Percival is a dick because he's just letting his friends panic.
I know that whole
Ugh.
time I'm like, surely he's gonna say something, right? I'm
Mm.
like, surely he'll say something.
No, I'm like,
funny.
I don't want my character to be the one to spill that secret. But I'm like, oh my god.
No, I think this is way
I need to
funnier
spill
this
that
way.
secret. Yeah.
See, the thing is though, is Percival's not doing it to be a dick. He's not really connecting like Amulet to him.
He doesn't realize it's because of him. Oh my gosh, that's
Like if someone were to point out like that's lighting up because you, he would be like, oh. It's more just like he's just not connecting the dots right now because like even though he is
also
a vampire,
is in on the paranoia. He doesn't
Yeah.
realize.
even though he is a vampire, he like doesn't always think of himself as a vampire, especially now that he's like gotten into the mindset of being a vampire hunter. So he's not, like I said, he's not doing it intentionally. I'm doing it a little bit as a goof because it's more fun that way, and I can't wait
Yeah.
for Pix to hear all of what's going on next time she
know.
gets to play.
I hope she can make it next session because truly, I think great for her to pop in the middle of this. He's a vampire.
Yeah, what I want it
hunter.
to be is like I want it to be like QWERTY and Percival are like in the room getting ready to rest, and he just kind of sits down and he's like, man, it's really hard being a vampire.
Just casually.
What?
gosh, that's so funny.
Hard being the only good vampire out there.
Mm-hmm.
I know he keeps going on about how all vampires are horrible. I'm like, that's a little self-deprecating, bro. Lord.
Maybe Percival has some
All
issues, you know?
vampires.
Yeah.
Well, if he was-
Percival might
Fair
have some.
enough.
That's true. We don't know.
if he was a vampire hunter and he got turned, I don't know his backstory, but I would understand if he probably does hate him.
All
Well,
right.
if we're all done, my phone is at 11%.
All
so.
good. You're welcome to leave whenever. I just like chatting
Alright.
after
Yeah.
because it's fun to talk about session.
Yeah,
So,
that was
Yeah.
fun though.
Thank you guys for the great session. See you next
Thank you.
time.
See ya.
Bye.
We'll discuss next session time eventually, you know, and she's gone, but it's fine.
She said she had to go. Her phone
Yeah.
was dying.
Hey, listen. Professionals cooldown.
I know.
Yeah, sometimes a cooldown chat is what you need. I need to do my sourdough starter. And actually see how
Yeah, I
it's
was
good to
gonna
me.
good.
say
I gotta eat.
I needed that.
Yeah.
I gotta eat
Um,
now.
Session-
so gotta put
session
my
was
skis
fun.
away.
Well, I'll figure
Yeah,
out.
guys, I totally got things too.
It was fun though. This was a really fun what was the most fun about it for me was we all know he is a vampire, but our
Mhm.
characters don't, and that's kind of a
Mhm,
fun
mhm.
I
game to
love it.
play. You know, where we're like poking jokes at it. We're like, will he find out? Like,
I think it's really funny because there's also like stuff that I know, like other things that like everyone in the party is low key hiding. And I
Mhm.
just think it's really funny to be like, yeah, I mean, it just didn't come up. I don't know.
Which
It's
like
the
we're-
funniest thing in the world to me. I don't know. I love it. I
Which,
feel like
like-
Arafi has used that line before.
Yeah.
Which, like, to be fair, is like we all have hidden shit. Like we all have hidden backstories and stuff. And so it's kind of funny. It's like we're all judging him, and then Meepo has to kind of look inward and be like, "Oh, fair enough." You know, they don't know they don't know everything about me.
The
Yeah.
second he said it just hadn't come up, Arafi was like, "Oh my gosh, you know it's so real. I feel like there's so much I haven't told you guys."
Oh, fun times. But excited for
Oh.
the next session.
Yeah,
Same.
it was fun.
Yeah. I mean, I literally I spent like 5 minutes trying to find the name of Little's one-shot character because I ran a Halloween one-shot in Whitefell, which is in Adelaide, like south of the Badlands and stuff like that. And Ziggy wanted to play a Raffi because she wanted more Sylvia. Sylvia and a Raffi fluff. So we did like 5 years in the past. So yeah, 5 years ago, a Raffi 100% met a vampire before. And she's like, yeah, I've just never met a vampire. And I'm like, yeah, you have.
That was so long ago, and that wasn't Arafi. That was someone else.
She's actually a changeling and is masquerading as someone else.
Yes. Yep, that's what's happening. Arafi's a changeling. This is all a lie.
Yeah.
That does remind me. You may need to send me what you think Percival will know of vampires, so that way I actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to vampires.
Yeah, true. Listen. I'm so busy. And I forget about
gotta
that.
go.
I'll
I'm
get around to that.
dying.
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
go do that.
Bye, love
I'll
you
send
guys.
you-
Thanks
bye.
for the game.
I'll send you
I also have to
something-
go. So
yeah,
bye.
I also need to go. I'll send you
Okay.
something at some point, a write up of things like that. And if
You
you
got
wanna,
time.
yeah, and if you wanna talk to me with like some brainstorms for backstory stuff, let me know. I am usually at my PC after 5. I'm not always like actively on Discord, but I'll probably answer stuff.
fair.
So
Whatever.
I'm
That's what
almost-
messages
yeah.
are for.
yeah, I'm almost always at least like have my phone around me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. We'll figure it out when I decide on what exactly I want his backstory to be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging. I'm going to say goodbye to Strin and then end and then go make my sourdough.
Enjoy. If it lives,
Yeah.
I would love to take some of it sometime because I want to make sourdough.
Yeah. One of my coworkers has first dibs on the first part of the starter, but if it doesn't die and I don't fuck it up, I'll give you some.
Perfect. I'll take it.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Okay, chat. Chat. I don't know when the next session will be yet. I will post it in the Discord whenever I do know a time. Dressardo, I will. I do plan... Oh shit, tomorrow is Monday. And I know we usually do stream on Monday. Depending on what happens, there may or may not be a stream tomorrow. Because we streamed today and we did stream Friday. And I worked on Saturday. So we'll see how tired I am when I get home. But at the moment, it's gonna be a bit of a 50-50. We might play Hollow Knight, or we might play some more Cult of the Lamb. We'll see what I feel at the moment. I have been learning how to rig VTubers, so I might end up doing that too. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, thank you guys for chilling and hanging. Love you, Jackie. I'm glad you enjoyed everything. And I will see you guys on possibly Monday. If not Monday, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hollow Knight Gang, I've been doing that recently. I have never played before, and Chase was very kind enough to gift it to me because he saw it on my wish list. So we'll eventually get around to playing it in Silksong. Yeah. I also enjoy It's so good for my D&D. Yeah, no, real. I look forward to this all month, and then I get really sad whenever we have to cancel. Yeah, whenever we have to cancel. But yeah, I will see you again then. Let me see if there's anyone live. Where the hell is my Firefox? Anyone I know live? No one I know is live. So we're just gonna go ahead and end, and I will see you guys next stream. Bye-bye!